Africa holds over 30% of the world's critical minerals, including cobalt, lithium, and rare earth elements. These minerals power everything: smartphones, electric cars, renewable energy, artificial intelligence, and modern weapons. No Africa, no green transition, no AI future, no advanced military technology. Africa is also home to the world's youngest and fastest-growing population. By 2050, 1 out of every 4 people on Earth will be African. That is not a statistic. That is power. China didn't arrive in Africa with tanks or missiles. It arrived with infrastructure: roads, railways, ports, power plants. Through massive loans and construction projects, China embedded itself deeply into African economies. Critics call it debt trap diplomacy. Supporters call it development without lectures. The truth lies somewhere in between. China doesn't ask African governments how to run their politics. In return, it gains access to minerals, ports, and influence. For decades, the United States largely ignored Africa. But today, Washington is alarmed. Why? Because Africa is slipping out of America's sphere of influence. The US now focuses on military cooperation, counterterrorism, trade partnerships, and diplomacy. But Africa remembers history: exploitation, regime interference, broken promises. The US must now compete in a game it once ignored. Russia's approach is different. No big loans, no infrastructure. Instead, security. Russia offers military support, weapons, and political backing. In return, it gains loyalty, access, and leverage. For some African governments, Russia represents an alternative to Western pressure. But security comes at a cost. Here's the part many people miss. Africa is not just being fought over. Africa is learning to play the game. Leaders are diversifying partnerships. Youth are building tech ecosystems. Continental trade agreements are reducing dependence. Africa is no longer asking for permission. It is negotiating.